Yo, what's good? Stu here, Stu TV. I cover all things blockchain, metaverse, crypto, NFTs, all that good stuff. Coming at you again with another crypto market overview video. Just covering the latest and greatest in the market, but let's get into it. And just before we get into it, before we start, I did just want to cover that I have my consulting business now that I'm actually starting. So just doing crypto Web3 consulting. So if you're interested, here's my page. I have it posted in the links below from now on for further videos. But just launched it as far as workwithstu.com. It just shows my various levels of experiences, like different tiers if you're interested in getting services from me. Just different ways of expertise, how I can actually help you get like different results of what you're specifically looking for in the space. And it doesn't matter what tier level, because I also have like a vast network of people that I've been connected to during my time in crypto and Web3, and just staying up to date with the technology day in, day out. But just different testimonials posted, so you can be able to go down. It shows my latest videos, so I'll be updating my content in contact form. And then it also just has things for my socials, so you can get access to my Facebook, get access to my Twitter. Just wanted to show you that before we get started. But let's go over, we go to the Bitcoin chart just for the weekly. And we can see that Bitcoin had passed for the previous week, closed above 69K. So it'll be interesting now. I believe the market sentiment is definitely more on the bullish sentiment in terms of as favorable as how the market's going to look with the upcoming ETF flows. I heard that was an influx of Bitcoin ETFs that is yet to hit the market. So once they get approved, just seeing what that looks like. Also different catalysts with the upcoming election. But just even with the chart looks bullish, just closing above 69K just for the weekly. So we'll just see if things go forward. But let's go into our first article. So we see Bitcoin stalls below 670K despite 20 billion ETF inflow milestone. Spot ETF inflows can have a delayed effect on BTC price, which takes a couple of days to materialize. The Bitcoin price is yet to cross the $70,000 mark despite last week's record milestone for Bitcoin and exchange trading funds. Bitcoin rose to a 3-month of $69,487 on October before pulling a pullback to a trade of 68,570. The sluggish price action may be due to the delayed effect of the ETF inflows, which take a few days to impact the spot BTC price. The ass-heavy order book suggests crypto traders are using ETF inflows. The positive ETF inflows can help Bitcoin reach an all-time high. By February 15th, 1 month after they launch, United States-based Bitcoin ETFs accounted for 75% of the new investment currency, which has passed the $50,000 mark. BlackRock tops inflows with $1.7 billion. BlackRock Bitcoin ETFs have limited immediate impact on the price, with several days often passing inflows to generate bullish momentum. Bitcoin nudges bullish weekly candle, so it just shows just the psychological mark of 69,000. This could be a setup to retest accumulation above 71,000 for the first time since June 2024. So this is where price discoveries and different levels, this is where the market brings euphoria. People are going to look into the market. People are going to pay more attention to crypto as prices get more crazier, because you ultimately don't know where the status of the market is going, because now we're going into uncharted territory, headed towards 70,000, hopefully 80,000, 90,000. A lot of people are predicting 100K with the upcoming catalyst and ETF inflows. So we'll see as this thing's coming to the market. But let's go into our next article. Trump election win could send BTC to 100K and propel altcoins further. Never has cryptocurrency been so connected with U.S. elections. The outcome, which can trigger a full-on bull market. What are prospects if Trump wins? Crypto has found itself a unique position as a campaign issue in the United States. Many in the industry have backed for former President of the United States, Republican nominee Donald Trump, with his pro-crypto policy promising as a potential catalyst for industry growth. However, as the election nears, prediction markets such as Kalshi and Polymarket have turned in the favor of Trump, with his victory probably increasing around to 60%. The big gap has led to concerns about potential manipulation, but this is ultimately contested by prediction market proponents such as Kalshi founder Tarek Mansour. Team Bitcoin millionaire Eric Fimman told he is highly optimistic about a Trump election win, believing it would turn U.S. into a pro-crypto environment, leading to significant influx of investment in crypto markets. If Trump wins, I believe Bitcoin can hit 100K during his second term. So Trump administration is simply a non-hustle stance towards cryptocurrencies. The attitude alone is a game changer and sets the U.S. to be a leader in the crypto space. Not everyone is convinced, such as American businesses Shark Tank Mark Cuban has lobbied for Democratic nominee Vice President Kamala Harris for more crypto-friendly policies. With Trump's pro-crypto policies boost crypto and altcoins, one of the biggest ones have repeatedly asserted themselves that said he would fire U.S. Security and Exchange Commission Chair Gary Gensler on the first day of his presidency. So just even reading this article, I'm not going to read every single thing, but it is interesting how people are favoring Trump as the crypto-friendly president, actually having more people around his team that actually know about crypto in terms of just feedback. I don't necessarily know exactly on Kamala Harris' side. I know she's been more a proponent of cryptocurrency, introducing that in her level of campaigns. Exactly what she looks to do, I don't really know from exactly either candidate. It's not as much been said, but at least the bullish sentiment, it cannot be ignored about crypto, and that's the most important thing, depending on which either party that you support. But let's scroll down. Will Trump continue his pro-crypto stance, portray himself as the pro-crypto, but longtime observers of crypto market will remember that he didn't support Bitcoin or altcoins during his former presidential term. At the time, he said crypto was based on thin air and even called it a scam on Fox News. So yeah, that's why I say it really doesn't matter which candidate. I think they now have to pay attention. They can no longer ignore crypto. So neither one of them on any stance. Crypto has a mainstay. It does have a say about in the determination of this election. But let's go on to our next article. So we can see here's what happened in crypto today. Going to skim through this. U.S. presidential elections fuels 2.2 billion inflows in crypto products. We believe that this renewed optimism stems growth from the growing expectations of a Republican victory in the U.S. president elections, as generally viewed or more supportive of digital assets. So the U.S. surge in product investments during October 12th through the 18th. Government markets must ban Bitcoin to maintain the U.S. Federal Reserve. Bitcoin introduced a balanced budget trap, an alternate state where government is forced to balance its budget. The research used Bitcoin as examples of fixed supply security without any real resource claims. So don't fear the premium. A lot of just people just say just different stuff and analysts about the market. But yeah, the market looks bullish, the overall sentiment. A lot of people are just excited to buy. You can just see prices going up as we go over, and we'll get into our altcoins. Now let's actually go over that for today. We're going to actually go over to our altcoins, and we can see, we'll see if we can refresh the page. So we have Bitcoin at $67,148. We have Ethereum at $2,666. Binance at $595.33. We have Solana at $164.35. XRP 54. Dogecoin 14 cents. Tron to round out the top 10. Then you have Toncoin, Cardano, Shiba Inu, Chainlink, Polkadot. So your same lineup usually for the top 20. Let's go over to our trending. So we have Simon's Cat, definitely just went on the pump. I've heard that coin being mentioned before. We have Mega Hat, Phil, Koala, Sodius, IA Tech. So just different AI meme coins or AI coins are really popping off in that sector. Colossus, that coin went over 258.7% in the past 7 days. So that coin is went crazy. Solana, Sui, Cloud, Apecoin is getting a lot of a run, up over 103% over the past 7 days, up 1.5% for the day. So congratulations to people that got in on those specific coins. I know Apecoin been hearing that a lot, just been trending in the space. Let's go over to our largest gainers. So we have our largest gainers, Lunas by Virtuals, up over 250.2% for the past 24 hours. Simon's Cat, Fartcoin. We have Checks, D-Gate, Anvil, Stella, and just a lot of other ones to look at. Then we have JAHH, and then Kitty, Herman, Xboard, Kendu, Inu, Moding, Keyboard, Cat, MPC, Solana, Daddy Tate. So a lot of those took a dip for the day. Not as dramatically as these different gains and percentages, but people just still took a dip, just aping into these different plays. Also, Fractal Bitcoin is down on the dip, and Bell's Coin. So that's one if you want to pay attention to. And Toshi Coin. So some notable coins that can be able to get access if you want to scoop something up on the dip. So it goes both ways. But that is our altcoins for the day and wrap up. And let's go over this this last article. So we have why is Solana price up today? So we can just see Solana has definitely been going crazy just with celebrity coins, meme coins. So Solana definitely getting a fair share of the pump. We revealed that Solana's price was $169, up more than 6% in the last 24 hours. Solana/USD has performed well over the past days, rising more than 14% over the last week and up to 66% year to date. Its market capitalization is 79.5 billion, making it the 5th largest crypto by market value. Solana TVL reaches 30-month high. Data from DeFi Llama shows total value locked increased to 6.4 billion on October 21st. So it just shows in the shorter time frame, the rise in TVL and interest in DeFi ecosystem shows Solana continue to attract new users because of the lower traction costs, particularly those seeking to launch new projects. So it just shows you just different back offices in DeFi Llama, how much percentage they have versus other chains. So you can be able to line that up, look at the total volume. That's telling you how much is actually in circulation going in that specific chain. So that's how much money and liquidity that's circling around to be able to flood into these different tokens, protocols, DEXs, be able to support the network. If we do not have that level of volume, then the opportunity is going to be fewer and be able to capitalize and jump on. So we also had the meme coin hype. Data is released by Solana's Foundation earlier this year revealed that Solana's network has a robust developer community with 2,500 active monthly developers, highlighting its appeal as a blockchain ecosystem. It shows that July 1st, Solana's developer count was rising 2,856 with a low of 2,479. The significant Solana developer community active driven by the uptick of development of new meme coins at the time of this writing. There's more than 610 meme coins built on Solana. Most are posting double-digit gains as shown in the figure below. So we have Dogwif, Bunk, Popcat, and you have Ponke, and even you have Mumu the Bull and many other ones, and even Bonk. But Solana price HS reversed to a pattern, so it's a lot with this article. But meme coins is definitely getting a pump, even SPX 6900. But you can also get that on Base, and I believe you can get that on Solana and and then another blockchain. I believe you can get that on. But even having that, just all these different ones, and then celebrity tokens, is allowing more developers to come on chain, be able to develop on this different in the language of Rust and different protocols, and just be able to launch. And that's just going to have more people inflow as more people are going to get paid, this money that's circulating. So Solana is definitely getting a lot of the market share and attention in this upcoming bull market. But let's go over to our last part and let's look at the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index. So we can see that the greed is now 72. So we look over the past 5 hours, we can just see what people have said. This might be getting wild. Hold, guys, October is going to finish strong. The bulls are hungry and the moon's on the menu. The current price is 68,336, close to all-time high, which means that the investors are very optimistic about the future trend. However, greed is accompanied by risk. We need to remain vigilant. How can we already in greed and super excited when we have not seen anything yet? No retail, no verticals, no search engine peaks, only institution buying ETFs probably, but we're already super greedy. Time to sell. It just kind of depends, but I believe the market sentiment, a lot of people are favoring a bullish sentiment, and this is very important. That way you can check the temperature to see what other people are thinking. That way you know how to move and how you want to be able to pivot throughout this ever-growing ecosystem. But that is the end of today's video, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, make sure you share the video. Stay tuned for all the videos I'm going to drop, and I'm going to see you in the next one.